This is a completely crazy society. Let's be realistic, where the police is afraid to intervene because they're going to have issues themselves. They probably end up, it's more likely they end up going to jail than the criminal you're calling the police against. So how can you afford that in the long term? You have cities, big cities, full of criminals, and a police that is basically not interested in intervening anymore. Why would you do that? Why would I do for my low salary, risk my life at the time, and then knowing that probably a jury will tell me that I've been violent, I've been racist, if I don't know, if on the other side you happens to have a person of color or anything else, a minority group. It's just crazy. This is the other side of indoctrination. This is the other issue you have when you build up this entire narrative that some categories must be protected, even if they're criminals, right? You are scared to intervene. You can't do anything about it.
What they would call like anarcho tyranny, tyranny of the majority.
Worst of both, yeah.
Yeah, because like people are so afraid of, or have been, of the cops and police violence that it's swung in the other direction. Like they were so concerned with government overreach that there are now crowds of people storming and seizing and taking a bridge and holding, was it the Golden Gate in San Francisco, or was that Golden Gate? They just
seized, yeah.
They took control of a bridge and like blocked, like that's like they conquered a bridge, or at least they held a bridge for time. Cops should have been there. They should have been there with fire hoses, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know.
Dude, the video's wild. I mean, they're all laughing and like they shove him to the ground, smack him in the face, try to push him down again, and they're all laughing as they're doing it. And the argument's supposed to be that he was threatening them because he ran up to them, and it's like he didn't say anything to him.
Did he before the video? Is that what happened?
Nope.
Before the video, he harassed them, and then
which chance a normal person would go after a gang and start a fight? I mean, itself it would be suicidal. I don't believe that.
But he did lie to the cops right after it happened. If he felt like he was justified. I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like Daniel Penny, very, very good for him to surrender. And
it's true. Some people like turn themselves in, and then they're the ones that end up getting arrested. Like that
every time
fighting when the Antifa and
the Proud Boys in New York. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Stayed to talk to the cops and got
I'm not surprised. We're at a point where a guy's like, I defended myself, but now the cops are going to lock me up forever. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Gulag Archipelago.
Really? I don't think it's that bad.
That's the story that Solzhenitsyn wrote.
Yeah.
That when the guy was trying to kill the soldier defended himself, so he went to jail. You're like, this is it. You're not allowed to defend yourself. We got a super chat. What did Sonny G says? You need to hear the whole story. The man hit the girl in the face first, and the teen boys drunk intervened. That man gutted them all. So why were they surrounding him and screaming at him and all yelling for the culture and for the culture? So I can't speak for Wisconsin, but in Illinois, that's assault. So not in every state. In New York, assault requires physical damage, meaning in New York, if someone grabs you, there's no crime committed. In Illinois, if someone lunges at you, they've committed assault. If they touch you in any way, it's battery, let alone if they injure you. So it's very different. So in Illinois, I can't speak for, this is Wisconsin. If a bunch of people surround you screaming and pointing their hands at you, screaming in your face, insulting you and yelling for the culture, yeah, you're allowed to defend yourself. Granted, you're not allowed to defend yourself with any kind of weapon or anything in Illinois. They'll lock you up for having a rubber switch. Or actually, I think it's the only one you're allowed to have.